So Taylor Swift and this new boyfriend of hers, Tom Hiddleston, apparently they're getting serious. Now, I know, it's only been 3 weeks. And she's 26. That's old enough to understand, like, you don't show your feelings on your sleeve in 3 weeks, you know? And he's a 30-something. But I suspect he's also a bit of an opportunist. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, first of all, he wants to be the next James Bond. And he's English. And I suspect, because I've never heard of this guy before, you see? So how do you drum up votes? By getting on Hot Topics. How do you get on Hot... Just saying. And how do you get on Hot Topics? By dating somebody that we talk about. So here you are, okay. So now there they, doesn't that look romantic? Do you know what I watched this weekend in between? All right, we go to our separate rooms, so we're not all up under each other's, you know, thing the whole time. So Reg is in her room, I'm in my room, and I'm watching a marathon of My Crazy Ex on LMN. Hey, what? You watch it also? How much are you my girl? Okay? So good, right? Only 1 hour you have to pay attention. But they had a marathon. The marathon was like 10 hours. And then after it was over, me and Reg went back out. Anyway, so Tom and Taylor are right there sitting on the property of her Rhode Island mansion that she owns, which is right next to the Kennedys. Now, you might be wondering why the paparazzi is in Rhode Island. And I say, well, number one, the Kennedys have been there for years. Number two, Taylor probably called them. And this past weekend, Taylor took Tom to meet her parents in Nashville. After only 3 weeks of dating. Who does that? Then Taylor flew to England and met Tom's mom. This is not good, you all. I mean, first of all, you don't want your parents counting your number. And honey child, every time, no, I'm just saying. Right? And what you don't understand, whether you're a man or a woman, every time you bring someone home, your parents are like, okay, that's number 3. Okay, right? Like, I was very clandestine when I was a single woman. No, I was a good girl, and they know it. Like, you only bring those home that you really think something is going to be popping off with. In other words, my parents have only met like 4 people in my entire life. In the meantime... So apparently, Tom and Taylor first were spotted at Anna Wintour's house. Anna Wintour has this private dinner party right before the Met Gala with her very, very special invites. And apparently Tom was there. That's Idris. Yeah, walking out. Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you live across the world and you're thinking that every place in Manhattan looks like that outside, you are sadly mistaken. They're missing rats, chipped paint, and broken trees. Oh, and the occasional homeless person. Anyway, apparently Calvin was, this dude, Tom, was at Anna's house, and Calvin and Taylor were apparently still dating at the time of the Met Ball. Okay, so Calvin and Taylor, they go to the Met Ball, but then all of a sudden, Tom wants a dance-off. So Taylor goes, okay. and they had a dance. Dancing is so weird to me. It's become very sexual. It's not like back in the day, you know, da 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 da. It's not like that. Like these days, if you dance with somebody, you got to be rubbing up on something. You know, so I don't like dancing with guys. I also don't like dancing with girls. I just find that to be desperate. Dancing to me has become an individual thing, you know, where you stand by your, you know. I mean, I dance with my husband now and again because he's the only one who knows how to hold me in the small of the back so I don't fall over. Like, he gets it. I don't have to apologize when I step on his feet. He gets it. But, so they had a dance-off right in front of Calvin. And now, 3 weeks later, they're not together, Calvin and Taylor. But Calvin is talking real girly about Taylor on the gram. And saying that, you know, Taylor controlled the media and the entire situation, and now he feels free. Well, you know what? I totally believe that, but you don't have to say it, Calvin. Just, you know, go on with your life. You got what you needed out of Taylor, which is to be on Hot Topics. And so Tom's got next. Let's move along.